Hi, finally got around to making my second video. I'm going to do something a little different, do a lot of scrapbooking and card making, so this time I'm going to show you how to make some heavy-duty bookmarks. I love reading, it's one of my favorite pastimes. No romance novels for me. I love adventure with mystery and lots of science and history in it. Some of the books, I know you won't care, but I'll just go through some of the books I really like. Raymond Curry, screenwriter, excellent page turners. Clive Cussler, great adventure stories I've been reading for over 20 years or so. Preston and Child, two authors that get together and write these fabulous books with fabulous characters. Love a Dean Koontz books, never turn that down. Oh, Steve Barry, William Dietrich, Thomas Greenis I just found, really good writer, and of course Dan Brown. So all those heavy hitters I really like. Now to read these heavy-duty books, I need a heavy-duty bookmark. I find the ones that you buy in the store are very flimsy and never last long, and they don't really have a lot of character to much of them. So I have made tons of bookmarks. I make them for myself and my family. If I make a birthday card, sometimes I'll throw in a matching bookmark. And of course I do seasonal ones, of course. These are some of my summer ones. I got the little ladybugs with little hearts on them, and I put lots of ribbon on. I stamped a little rabbit and put ribbon and rub-ons on there. I do some camping in the summer. Of course, I have to have a camping bookmark. My little fire and trailers. These little dragonflies. I took some Maya Road chipboard and put some crackle paint on, made a little tree. And there's some Christmas ones, of course. My reindeer and stickles and beads and ribbons. Good way to use up your scraps. Fall's my favorite time of year, so I got tons of fall bookmarks. Some with little leaves on it. Stamped that one and colored it up. And of course, Halloween. You have to have a Halloween bookmark with a spooky tree and googly eyes. And just some miscellaneous ones that I've used. I'm a bookworm, so I got the stamp with the lady with all her books. I love photography, so I stamped up the camera and colored that on. A lot of my books adventures take place in the sea and the ocean, so of course I have to have my underwater one with the little fish I stamped and popped up, and me and my daughter did this one together with the little peacock and colored that in lots of stickles. And my favorite activity in the summer is just going outside and reading a book. I got this cute little stamp. I think Stamp & Bee makes this one with the little mouse in the hammock, and he fell asleep while reading, which I do sometimes. So those are just examples of some of the bookmarks that I've made, and like I said, they're very, very thick, heavy-duty bookmarks. So I'll show you an example of how to make some of these. Make a bookmark, and this is what you start with. Is just you get these at Michael's. You get 50 of them, and it's called bookmarks, and they're just a very thin chipboard, and you use that sort of as the foundation or the base. So, I already pre-cut some of this paper. It's actually by 7 Gypsies. It's kind of a gold background with these red flocked birds and flowers. I love red. So I cut 2 of these for both sides of the bookmarks. Now, you can use tape to tape these onto your base. Just make sure you get right on the very edge, because you don't, when you tape it down, you don't want the edge curling up on you. The thing with the tape is, though, it's very sticky and you have to get it right the first time when you place it down. What I use is the 3M quick dry adhesive. It dries like within a minute, so you're not waiting around for things to dry, and you have just enough time to move your paper into the right position if you need the time. So what I do is I apply the glue just right on the very edge. I find that if you put the glue right in the middle, it's because it dries so quickly, you're going to have little bumps and lumps in the middle of your bookmark. So I just put it on the edge. And then, like I said, this is very quick drying, but you got enough time to fiddle with it if you need to. And then I push out to the side. It's okay if glue goes over the edge, because you can just wipe it up, because you don't want the edges curling. And then it's easy enough just to get a wipe and clean that glue up quick. And then you take the other side, you do the same thing. I just put it right on the edge of the paper, avoiding the middle. And I place it on. And then I just press down. And because this glue dries so quick, you don't have to be waiting and waiting to do the next step. So that's where you got your kind of your base, and it is quite thick. And then what I do is I always ink the edges. It just gives it a nice finishing touch, and I like using the Magic chalk ink. It gives a nice thick edge, goes on very smooth, creamy. And I like the black. I use black ink with this just because it really looks nice against the kind of the beigey and the red coloring of the card. So just go around like that. I got ink all over my hands. Alrighty. And then you can kind of choose what side you like best. I like this one because I can see the bird really well. And then I just got some of this ribbon from Dollarama. And then you can place it just wherever you want. Sometimes I place it higher, sometimes I place it in the middle. And then I just cut it to the size I want. Like so. And then usually I use score tape to put any ribbon down. It's double-sided. You can actually tear it with your fingers, and I always rely on this stuff for my ribbon. And then I just place the tape down, whoops, where I want it. And I get my fingernail in there, we'll be all set. Like so. Ooh, lots of ink all over the place. And then I take my ribbon and glue it down like this. Now, I'm going to take some of these pearl beads from Queen and Company, and I'm just going to place those on the ribbon. You can use whatever embellishments you want. You can let your imagination go wild with these bookmarks, like so. And then for the finishing touch, I had one of these Tim Holtz, what are they called? Oh, the word sticks. This one says Wish on it. And I just put a little piece of string, and I put it through this little lace ribbon. And I'll just tie it off. Like so. Okay, so that's the nice attractive bookmark. Like I said, it's great for using up your supplies, extra paper, embellishments. If you've got a favorite paper that you like to look at all the time, just make a bookmark out of it. And it's nice and sturdy. Lots of fun to make. It only takes a few minutes. So I hope this was informative, and I hope you enjoyed this video. We'll see you soon. Bye.